Woods Basement Systems is proud to sponsor Cooking Up a Storm.
Welcome back to the morning show. We have another Cooking Up a Storm segment with meteorologist Jacob Dickey.
I've missed you guys in the kitchen here.
Yeah, we've
been so busy.
Come back.
With the weather around here, we've been actually cooking up real storms is what's been happening.
Yeah, we've been cooking up actual storms.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you haven't, but Mother Nature has.
Mother Nature has been.
But hey, we're back. We're cooking up a storm.
We are, yeah.
What are we making?
Yeah, so summer season is coming up, and what's better than salad in the summer here? So in my garden, I've actually been growing some lettuce here. I don't know if we have that photo by chance, if that's available or not. Maybe at some point we'll get that up there. So there it is. That's my garden. I got some lettuce and spinach there, and then on that far left is some carrots. And that next row is popping up really good. I checked this morning, and it was looking real good. So
let me know when it's ready so I can go shopping.
Yeah. Shopping in my garden? Yeah, no, I'm not telling you where my garden is. So with that, of course, I want some salad dressing, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you can buy salad dressing at the store, but it is so easy to make salad dressing.
We're
going to
make
make 4 of them here in 4 minutes, and that's how easy it is. So are you ready to get started?
4 in 4 minutes. Let's
4 in 4 minutes. That's the goal here. So we'll see if we can get that far. First off, I'm going to make Mama Dickey's. The first one I'm going to make is red wine vinaigrette. This is a recipe that I have here, and I'm going to do all of them in these mason jars. And so this right here, already in the bottom, I've got a 1/4 cup of sugar, and I like to add Italian seasoning in there just to give it a little more flavor. You can add spices and seasonings to that. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar to that here, and then we're going to do 2/3 of a cup of oil. And I'm going to add, Mitchell, you're going to help shake. We'll let Taylor avoid the shaking because she's got a white dress on. I don't want to ruin that. But you put this in the jar and shake it up, and you've got dressing ready to go.
Already?
Yes, this dressing as well, when you have acid and oil together, that's how you make a really good salad dressing here. So we've got that, and then we're going to do 2/3 of a cup of oil. Canola oil is a really good salad oil, just because it's not strong flavor. You can use any type of oil you want, though. I know some folks will even use a stronger oil like a peanut oil that has a little bit different flavor, and that is in there.
My mom uses a lot of peanut oil for her
Right, so I'm going to pass this to you, Mitchell. The lids are right there behind the green colander, so if you want to screw that on and then shake that up, we're going to get started with our next dressing there. And you can put one of these paper towels on top of that to help protect it there. So while Mitchell's shaking that, over here then, I'm going to make Mama Dickey's homemade ranch. And that is going to be equal parts of mayo, buttermilk, and sour cream here. And so we're going to do a 1/2 cup of each in there. So let me get my buttermilk. Actually, you know what the best part is? On the side of my mason jars, I don't even need measuring cups because there's little lines there. That tells me how much is in there. And so we're going to go a 1/2 cup of buttermilk in there, give or take. And then we'll do a 1/2 cup of mayo and a 1/2 cup of sour cream. We'll grab that real fast. Can you hand me a large spoon by chance?
Can do.
That way I can dish this out here. Drop some sour cream in there. And you're going to be ready to shake the next one here in a second, Mitchell. So,
prepared.
Don't get too
I won't get too comfortable.
If you don't mind passing me that.
Not a problem.
That way I can dish out my mayo here. Put that in. And the seasonings I've got in here, I've got... we've got dill, parsley, chives, garlic powder, and then we've got onion powder, sea salt, and pepper. And then the last thing I want to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of lemon juice in there here. So
lemon gives it a pop, right?
It's exactly right. The best thing about this ranch recipe is if you want to, you can also add in stuff like paprika or some spicy, make it a spicy ranch, and it is good to go. We're going to be pushing this 4-minute mark. So I'm going to pass this down to you, Mitchell.
Perfect.
You're going to start shaking that up, and we'll show the salad dressings here coming up. Third one, a lemon garlic, 1/2 cup olive oil going in this one here. And as we stick that in.
Some of these cream-based are a little bit difficult to shake up, too.
A little bit. That one's a little bit thicker, but that's okay. 1/2 cup of olive oil, and then we're going to do 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and a teaspoon of honey. And then, Taylor, do you remember my logic on garlic by chance? Never let a recipe tell you how much garlic to use, right?
Too much is never enough.
Too much is never a problem with that. So we've got that. We're going to pour in some of my lemon juice, about 2 to 3 tablespoons. That's about the equivalent of 1 juice of a lemon. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of honey in there and some of that garlic cloves. And this will be the third one to shake up. And while we're doing that, my honey is being a little sticky this morning, a little bit tacky there, but that's okay. We'll put in some garlic. I'm going to put an extra clove worth. Man, this honey is really giving me a little bit of trouble here.
I'm going to move that knife away from you, Taylor.
One day I'll get this honey out, perhaps. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. And
sometimes honey, it's tricky.
It's a little sticky, yeah. So it's been sitting a little bit.
That looks good.
Passing that down to Mitchell to make that. We've got one more to make really fast here. And that's going to be a Asian sesame ginger.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
This is the one Taylor's been waiting for here. So we're going to do a fourth a cup of canola oil in there, but we're also going to do a fourth a cup of toasted sesame seed oil in there.
It's kind of a cool
That's
color.
going to give it that Asian flavor. Toasted sesame seed oil, it has a really nice flavor. When you do a stir fry with that,
Yum.
it is so good, and it smells so good too. And then I'm going to do a fourth a cup of rice vinegar in there. And rice vinegar you can find with the other vinegars. You can find it with different flavors. Just pick whichever one you want. Put a fourth cup in there. And then the last thing I need in this one is I need some fresh ginger. And you can either grate it. I like to buy the paste. I'll stick that in. About a teaspoon's worth there. And then we're going to do some more honey. And I've got sesame seeds already in there. And you're ready to go. So how did we do in time? We maybe did it in 5 minutes or so. I'm going to finish this honey. Do you want to show folks those dressings?
Yeah, take a look at this. We've got a couple here. So this is your first one. This is that red vinegar base, right?
Yeah. And that one might need a little more shaking.
Yeah, a couple of them
Sometimes to get that sugar to emulsify, it takes a little bit of time. And you'll see that separate over time. How about the ranch? How's that look?
This is looking good. There's a couple, ingredients kind of stuck on the bottom. That's why I was saying those cream based
Mitchell's
can be difficult, but
Mitchell's got to work on those muscles. I think.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not.
And the last one
very
we've got
strong.
there is that lemon. Is that the lemon garlic one?
Yeah.
And then I've got this one here. We'll finish shaking.
All right.
Get them ready. Have a look at it coming up later on the show. And we're going to try it with some salad. How's that sound?
Yeah, alrighty. Thank you. All right. Well, we're just going to toss it to break. We'll see you soon.
We need to check back in with Jacob. Jacob, how are things looking? It's not looking messy, so that's good news.
Yeah. I had to keep shaking since you gave up on me here. So getting the salad dressings ready. I tell you what, coming back as well, I'm going to show you a really cool way that you can meal prep salads for the entire week. Plus, we're going to taste the 4 salad dressings we have. That's coming up on Cooking Up a Storm after this.
Woods Basement Systems is proud to sponsor Cooking Up a Storm.
Welcome back to the morning show. We're continuing our Cooking Up a Storm segment with Jacob. All right, how are things looking?
Good. We've got our salad dressings that are done here. We've shaken them up. Normally, you'd let the salad dressings sit in the fridge for about a day or so. That way, the flavors can do some talking with each other, and they can get to know each other really well here. So we've got ranch, we've got our red wine vinaigrette, we've got our lemon garlic, and then our Asian garlic salad dressing that we're going to hear. I'm going to have you guys start. We're going to test them first, and then I got a sweet trick to show you. And this is something that's going to be a very nice gesture of me to you, Taylor. But
I know.
more of that in a second here. Go ahead and take a spoon here if you want and try it in the ranch. The ranch is a little runny right now.
Good.
Just because it hasn't sat in the fridge for a while. When it sits in the fridge and chills, it'll thicken up a little bit. And if you want it to be a little thicker, do more mayo, less buttermilk, and do more sour cream because that'll thicken that up a little bit more. But it's good as is.
What is the flavor pop that I'm looking for in terms of taste?
For ranch?
I taste the dill. It's so good.
It's ranch,
Well, I was just curious, if there's something that's overpowering.
You like that? Let's get Adam to try here.
Well,
that's happening. Notice how on my vinaigrette here, I have the oil and the vinegar have separated. You typically see that. So we're going to shake it. You like it? Is that the look you're giving?
Oh, yeah. This is
really
fantastic.
And that's Mama Dickey's recipe.
Fabulous.
Shout out to Mama Dickey for that. I've shaken that up so that way they're together here. And I always add a little bit of seasoning to it. You can add whatever seasoning you want, frankly, if you want. So go ahead and try your next spoon. Remember, we're no double dipping.
No double
Mitchell.
dipping.
I know Mitchell is double dipping. as much as he's Central Illinois' most eligible bachelor.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, you're taking that title from me? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's great.
Constantly
so
saying.
you got that.
Let me make sure that I put the spoon down on something.
Gotcha. Yeah, so they're going to try that one here.
That's fantastic.
While that's happening, you like that one too?
Yes.
Red wine vinegar is really easy to get. I didn't get you any
No, it's me. It's always me.
Okay, that's okay.
I get it.
This is my lemon garlic one here, and we'll give that to Adam to try as well.
All right, I'll say I don't really like red vinegar, but that's really good.
That sugar really helps out in there. Yeah, if you want to cut the sugar back, feel free. Here's the lemon garlic one. It's very fragrant with the garlic and the lemon both, and so you can get a little sample of that there.
I love garlic.
Mitchell as well is going to grab a bite of that. We got to eat them quick here. So that way I can get the salad going.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then the last one we've got,
This
pass
one's my
that over to
favorite.
Adam. Last one we got, this one I think is the one Taylor's going to like the most. This is that Asian
Ooh,
sesame
that's a poppy flavor.
ginger one here. Go
All
ahead
right, I
and
got my fork now.
give that a try.
Oh my gosh, this is right up my alley. I
Yeah.
love it.
How do you like that one?
That's really good.
Got some good flavor to it?
Yep.
And then, so while you guys are tasting
amazing.
that, I'll pass that over. There's a really easy way you can make salad. Which was your favorite dressing, by the way?
The Asian.
The Asian one. So I'm going to keep that one open.
Wow,
I'm gonna
that's a
make
good
mason
pop.
jar salad in a jar here real quick. I don't know how much time we have. I don't see a timer on the screen, but that's okay. What we do is you can meal prep this on a Sunday, and when you do that, you're going to have your dressing in the bottom. We're going to separate our dressing and our wet items from the dry lettuce. We want to keep them separate. That keeps it fresh longer.
Hate when that happens.
Is that enough dressing for you? I'm making this for Taylor.
Yes, that's perfect.
She's going to tell us at noon how it is. So we're going to take whatever vegetables you want. You can also do chicken. You can do cheese, things of that. And we're going to separate our lettuce with the ingredients that are in there. So I'm doing some carrots and some cucumber and some green pepper in there, and that gives us a little bit of a buffer layer. We can put a little onion in there. You can do some sliced chicken if you want, whatever. Are you a cheese fan?
Sure.
Put a little cheese in there, why not?
Nothing wrong with cheese.
Then we're going to top that. I know we're just about out of time. We're going to top that with our lettuce on here.
Oh, I see.
Stick that in there. And the lettuce has a layer between that sauce in the bottom, so it's going to stay fresh. And this can last 5 days or so.
So because the lettuce isn't touching all that dressing,
keep the wet items away from your lettuce, your greens, and you do whatever greens you want there. So we got a custom salad ready to go. You're gonna try it for us and tell us at noon how it is. Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
I'm very excited. Thank you for my lunch.
Yeah, we'll have all the recipes for these salad dressings, and I'll give you some tips more on those mason jar salads on our website and on my Facebook page. Have this coming up.
So good. All right, we'll be right back. And before we head to break, I've got my best friend here.
Oh, that's so nice of you. But I was really nice to you this morning.
You were my best friend today.
Yes, because you had that salad. If you missed the 9 a.m. show, we did salad dressings and cooking with Storm. So this is a second one that I made. Show the empty one you actually did.
This is me. I finished it all.
She even washed the jar for me. I've got to say, though, did you figure out how to use it?
Yes, and I didn't figure it out until you told me, though.
Yeah, so when you have this here, this dressings in the bottom, you've got crunchy vegetables keeping the greens at the top. When you flip it over, it comes out like a nice salad. And you liked it, didn't you?
It was super good. That's my favorite.
I'm going to get that recipe up here coming up in just a bit. Been a little busy this morning.